Hi traders, it's Matt here from the Forex Coach, and I've just entered a trade. So first trade of the day, it is Wednesday the 6th of December, and I'm taking a long on pound yen. So it's counter trend at the moment because the shorter term trend is down. We can see here with this price action that we've come off, but we have come into zones of some key resistance, and we have had this strong move up prior to this this move down, this retracement, so to speak. So I'm looking at a long trade and looking for a bounce back up to these sort of levels. Now if we look at the daily chart, we have got some strength here. We've got some momentum pushing up. We did get a break of these highs here, so you know it could be a matter of, you know, that is the top. But either way, it's coming to some support. Now I've got my stop below this 21 period moving average here on the daily chart. So even if the move is going to continue selling off here and come down, there's still the chance, even with that we could get a bounce up here. Probably not going to get it all today, but potentially today and tomorrow. Before then, if this is going to continue to roll over, it then carries on this move down. Now, that's not to say we can't get this to just keep going off and stop us out. Of course, that can happen, but just based on what I see and the price action that I see, there's this possibility for this trade to come off and this to now push back up and us to get some pips out of this. So what have we seen on the lower time frame charts? Well, on the 5-minute chart, there is kind of some divergency type behavior down here. We can see with this price action here, we've created this low and then we've created this new low. However, on my oscillator here, we've got a higher low on the second peak there. So we've got some divergence, and we've got some support, and we've got a reason for this trade to come off. So I've split the entry into two halves. First profit target's up here, which going to be around about this 200 period moving average on the 5-minute chart, and then potentially there is potential that could get back up there today to profit target 1, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Okay, just back, we're still in this pound yen trade. We're sitting in a little bit of profit now, as you can see down here, and there might actually have to be a partial exit slightly earlier, around about this this level here, because although it is pushing up, it's really sort of a bit of a laboured. We see this consolidation here, and it's not really breaking back up with much strength. So I'm a little bit concerned from that perspective. You know, I was hoping for this to kind of push a bit higher. So it may be a trade where I have to kind of adjust my expectations as to where I think it's going to go. I mean, we've had a strong close on this candle, but the problem we got here is that this can come back down now, and even put us back into negative equity. But we have got this 21 period moving average, so potentially that might be the best first exit of this first half of this trade. So we'll wait and see how it goes. Okay, just back, and I'm actually going to close part of this position off here, and I'm going to move target on this second one, because I just looked at this 4-hour chart, and I think that the strength of this downward move is going to cause us to pull back some. So just changing the target price there. I'm also going to move the stop loss up to the low on this one, so pretty much making it a guaranteed profitable trade there now. Okay, just back, and still sitting in this pound yen trade. We've had the first partial part profit here, which you can see we took off just sort of on this bar around here. Now I was watching this quite closely because there is the potential for this to roll back over and come back down again. So if you look at the hourly chart, it's still got the potential. It can still, you know, have another run down here, and you look at the momentum on the 4-hour chart. So it's kind of one of them trades where it could go either way, and I was looking at the 5-minute chart with the anticipation that there might be a rollover, and should I be exiting, I was thinking about it up here on this sort of on this bar here, but I think that it's still got this potential to have a secondary run and a secondary push higher here. And what I'd like to see it do is come up to this sort of upper price envelope here on the 4-hour chart. So still in it for now and sitting in it, but as I say, still the potential there for it to come back down again before it then, you know, if it is going to do it, has this push up. Okay, so we're still sitting in the second half of this pound yen trade, and it's getting late on in the day. I'm quite keen to get out of this trade, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm now going to target the 1 hour 21 period moving average. So I'm just going to drop this target price down ever so slightly, bearing in mind that the 21 period moving average will move down slightly. And then I'm going to trail the stop up now to the entry price, just there. So we've already closed out half the trade, and now I'm just looking to get an exit on this second half. So I'm getting quite aggressive here with the stop loss and the target price in order to try and exit this trade. Okay, we seem to have reacted from this 200 period moving average, which I talked about earlier. With this trade, it has got potential to roll back over here because of the strength of this move on this 4-hour chart. So I'm just thinking to whether I should just exit the trade here and close it off. So I think that bearing in mind that the pace this has just come off at, it's got potential now to roll back over. So I think I'm going to close out of this trade and just take profits here, because as I say, you know, we've not come off on the 5-minute chart now for some time, and it's definitely got the potential here to come off. So yeah, I'm going to exit this trade here. Just see if it can have a little bounce. Okay, I'm out. So yeah, that's closed out there then, and we've got the 2 exits on that, so a nice bit of profit. So yeah, so we've exited there. I think it was the right decision to make. It looked like it had the potential to push up, but it's just reacted there off that 5-minute, as I say. I mean, it might still get up there, and you know, there's still the chance that it could push up to this upper price envelope here, but it's getting late in the day now to be sitting in this sort of day type trade, and the whole price action really was quite laboured. I was looking for a much stronger move here on the reaction, and it's not really been a strong move at all here on this 15-minute chart, and I was looking for something to really push up on this trade. So it might still get up there and it might still push higher, but I think that I was happy to take that exit there, as I say, just based on this price candle here and this reaction to this 200 period moving average. I thought that was the best thing to do. So all in all, you know, about 130 quid there on that trade this afternoon. So it's not a bad little trade, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully get some more trades off tomorrow, and see you then. Bye for now.